game of the biggest mid stuff. Okay, that's a very big game indeed. You know, the when Ethereum started, or Solana, or SUI, or Apps, or whatever it is, right? These things are incredible wealth generating machines. We're not at the banana zone singularity point yet. That will come as well. That's probably, sometime Feb, March, when it all gets silly. But, we did see the first signs of it. All of the, as they were called, Dino coins, all of the longer standing crypto all had face ripping rallies, which was good for them. Then we had the AI ones, and it's been very sporadic, as you say. But overall, the whole space is moving higher, but it just is all happening in sporadic periods, and then it pauses, and it's been pausing for a bit now. Like Solana's done nothing for a while, and then you look back and it's done another 50%. And
Real Vision CEO Raoul Pal said that a Solana rival was on the cusp of entering hyperspace after breaking through critical resistance. Layer 1 blockchain SUI is primed for major rallies after breaking through its all-time high near the $5 level. As for Solana, Paul says he is also bullish on Solana. He shares a chart that suggests Solana has broken through a channel, flipped the upper resistance boundary at support, and is now breaking through psychological resistance at all-time highs. Paul has already called on SUI to act as the chosen one in this market cycle and outperform Solana. Paul said he was confident in backing the project, thinking that if anything had a chance of succeeding, it would be SUI. According to Raoul Pal, Solana SUI can help you make generational wealth. Before we move forward, if you want to stay updated with the latest crypto events and news, you can subscribe to our channel and like this video. Now, let's get back to Raoul Pal's view on Solana and the overall crypto market.
Let's look at the last Trump administration. So from September to the end of the year, the dollar rallied. September, the end of the year, rates went up. Same narrative. It was all about tariffs and, what's he going to do and how's it going to play out? Almost exactly as the year turned, the dollar went lower and rates went lower. So I've been producing a chart showing that global liquidity tightened and it has a 10-week lead time. And that should mean that at the end of the year, we get a correction. Now, that would not be surprising. Let's say Bitcoin gets to 120, it corrects back down to 100. I mean, that's just normal course of business. But Twitter, being Twitter, is losing its mind over this correction. I get messages, is this the one? I'm like, calm down. Now, liquidity needs to come back. So we need to see the dollar weaken. We need to see rates come down somewhat. Those are key things for us. I don't see any reason why not. And then there's a bunch of technical stuff like the draining of the Treasury General account over the period for the budget negotiations and stuff like that.
Paul is confident that Solana will do perfectly. He sees only success in this channel and positive vibes. The question is whether the next guy outperforms it so significantly that you are forced to make that trade, which is much riskier. So, it's not the bet that I would ask people to make on a large scale. For him, it's SUI. And it's not because he's at the foundation, but because he could have talked about it forever because he was at the foundation, but he didn't. He waited to see the confirmation price action, which is this general outperformance that started against Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. And then each token started to break out. Paul believes that Solana, the fifth largest cryptocurrency by market cap, is stupidly optimistic about the long-term timeframes. In his analysis, he highlighted that Solana recently broke a major resistance level on his chart, which held it for over 4 years. He suggests that for Solana to continue its bullish momentum, it needs to sustain its price above its November 2021 high, which is above $250. According to his analysis, Paul's target for Solana price discovery is $410 as indicated by the 1.618 Fibonacci level. The excitement around Solana is further fueled by the announcement of the Winternitz Vault, a new solution that uses quantum-resistant hash functions to protect Solana from quantum computing attacks. However, Paul also warned that Solana's offering will face large-scale token unlocks in Q1 2025, which could create selling pressure in the market. Despite this, he remains optimistic about Solana's long-term potential. In addition to Solana, Paul is also bullish on SUI, a relatively new cryptocurrency. He highlighted SUI's recent price action where it broke a major resistance level at $4.88. Following this breakout, SUI's price reached a new all-time high of $5.30. SUI's momentum is expected to continue as Paul believes the cryptocurrency is ready to enter hyperspace after breaking through this key resistance. Although Phantom Wallet has abandoned its plans to launch a native token, the Solana community is still expecting massive airdrops of projects like Sonic and Jupiter, which could further increase interest in Solana-related projects, including SUI. Paul predicts a seismic shift in the global economy and financial markets, driven by accelerated technological change and a new political landscape. Paul laid out a transformative vision for the global economy, calling the next few years a transition to an economic singularity. He described this period as one in which accelerating technological innovation in artificial intelligence, robotics, and blockchain is fundamentally reshaping global economic markets and systems. Paul attributes this acceleration to the political rise of technologists and accelerationists following the U.S. election, pointing to influential figures like Elon Musk and pro-cryptocurrency organizers as the driving forces. He noted that technologists had taken over the White House, signaling a government shift towards prioritizing innovation. Paul remained steadfast in his optimism about the cryptocurrency market, predicting an explosion in valuation from $3 trillion to $100 trillion over the next decade. He stressed that blockchain is the backbone of the digital age, enabling digital scarcity and efficient global transactions, which he sees as essential for future financial systems. According to him, cryptocurrencies are the architecture of the digital age, highlighting blockchain's central role in transforming the way value is exchanged and stored. Paul pointed to a generational shift in market psychology, with retail investors normalizing speculation in response to unaffordable housing and limited opportunities for traditional wealth creation. The recent election has dominated the narratives about the current cryptocurrency market cycle. Donald Trump's pro-crypto stance will likely have a significant impact on the cryptocurrency market, increasing its market cap. This is why some analysts recently made a prediction that the total cryptocurrency market could reach $10 trillion. The recent political changes in the United States are having a major impact on the markets, with Bitcoin surpassing $100,000 and the total cryptocurrency market cap at $3.64 trillion. Analysts are issuing optimistic predictions. The past year has been transformative for Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market in general, indicating a shift towards institutional adoption. Paul also suggested that the global cryptocurrency market cap could grow 100-fold by the end of this decade. Paul said that if the cryptocurrency user base hits the $3.5 billion mark by 2030, then the market cap will reach around $250 trillion.